Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to read a poem from your English book at page number 60. The title of the poem is A Railway Carriage. This poem is written by Robert Louise Stevenson. You are also given the meaning of difficult words at the same page. This poem is actually about the sights, the scenes that you can see from a railway carriage when you travel by a train. First of all, I am going to read the poem for you, then I will explain the lines to you. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle. All of the sides of the hill and the plain fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is the green for stringing the daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with a man and load. And here is a hill and there a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. In this poem, the poet is talking about some scenes that you can observe through the window of a railway carriage. These scenes are moving fast as the trains moves fast. In first line, the poet is talking about fairies and witches. Fairy is an imaginary female being with magical power, and witch is a woman having evil magical power. These move fast with the supernatural powers, but poet is saying that train is moving faster than them. Bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. You all know the meanings of the words bridges and houses. Then comes hedges and ditches. Hedge is a fence or a boundary formed by the bushes or shrubs. And ditch is a narrow passage or a channel that is dug at the side of the road. It is used to fill or hold. It is used to hold and drain the water. These are the sights that you can see from the railway carriage. And charging along like troops in a battle. Troop mean the group of soldiers and charging mean rushing forward. As the soldiers rush forward in a battle, these all the scenes are moving like that. They are very fast. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle, you can see the meadows. Meadows mean the pastures or the fields, grassy lands, and horses and cattle. Cattle are the cows, bull, and oxen that we can keep at farm to have milk and meat. You can see different scenes. Sometimes you can see bridges, sometimes you can see houses, hedges, ditches, cattle, horses, meadows. These are all moving fast. All of the sides of the hill and plains, then you can see hills and plain areas. These are all moving fast as the heavy rain falls on the ground. Fly as thick as driving rain. Rain mean heavy rain. And ever again in the wink of an eye. Wink of an eye is an expression. It also means very quickly. Painted stations whistle by. Painted stations mean railway stations. As you know, train does not stop at every station. And when the train moves forward fast on a track, some stations some stations left behind, and the speed is so fast. Here stations are not whistling, actually the train is whistling past by the stations. Then you can see a child who scrambles and scrambles. Scrambles and scrambles actually means the same. It means moving in awkward manner on all four, means using your hand and feet, all by himself and gathering brambles. What the child is doing, he is gathering brambles. Brambles are the blackberries. Blackberries, blackberries grow on a prickly shrub, and the child is trying to pick the blackberries. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes. Tramp is a homeless person who travels here and there, sometimes in search of work or sometimes he begs. He is standing somewhere and gazing. Gazing means staring or looking constantly, continuously at something. And there is the green for stringing the daisies. Daisies are the small spring flowers. Stringing means making garlands. You can see some people who are making garlands with the daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with a man and load. Cart is moving on a bumpy or uneven road, and it is lumping because it is carrying the load and man. And here is a hill and there a river. Sometimes you can see hill, sometimes you can see river, sometimes you can see plain areas, bridges, houses, but all these things are moving fast as so they are only a glimpse mean a brief look. You can have a brief look of all these things as the train is moving fast. ईच अ ग्लिम एंड गॉन फॉर एवर। और जो पीछे रह गए सारे सीन्स, आप उनको दोबारा नहीं ऑब्जर्व कर सकते। I will send you a link also. You can read this poem, and if you have any difficulty, you can ask me. And I hope you will understand that. Thank you.